Hello and welcome to another episode of Cultural Magazine. As usual, we bring you the latest in cultural events taking place in the country. But first, let's go take a look at the headlines.
An Italian archaeological mission has accidentally uncovered a collection of 5 private rock-hewn 3rd Intermediate Period tombs while brushing sand from parts of King Amenhotep II's temple located on the northern side of Serapeum on Luxor's west bank. Mansour Bourek, supervisor of Luxor Antiquities, said 12 very well-preserved mud brick and sandstone canopic jars were also unearthed. These jars were used by ancient Egyptians to store and preserve the deceased bodily organs for use in the afterlife. The jars are now housed in the area storehouse for restoration and study. Sinan Anton, Jana Al-Hassan, Muhammad Hassan Alwan, Ibrahim Isa, Saud Al-Sanusi and Hussein Al-Wad were announced as the 6 authors shortlisted for the 2013 International Prize for Arabic Fiction. Their names were revealed at a press conference held in Tunis, Tunisia, by the previously anonymous judging panel chaired by the Egyptian writer and academic Galal Amin. This year's shortlist reveals a number of varied thematic concerns which lie at the heart of the Arab reality of today. These include, amongst others, religious extremism, the lack of tolerance and rejection of the other, the split between thought and behavior in the contemporary Arab personality, the Arab woman's frustration and her inability to break through the social wall built around her, and the laying bare of the corrupt reality and hypocrisy on social, religious, political and sexual levels. The General Egyptian Book Organization announced that the theme of this year's edition of Cairo International Book Fair will be Dialogue, Not Conflict. The fair is scheduled to take place between January 23rd and February 5th at Ard al-Ma'arid in Nasr City.
Culture Magazine's camera is always following the recent cultural events that are taking place here in Egypt. If you want to know the details about these events, so stay tuned and don't go anywhere.
Shedding light on the lives of the young blind girls at Al-Noor Wal-Amal Association. Egyptian artist Amr Nabil organized this exhibition in which he successfully reflected the daily lives of these girls through his pictures. Amr Nabil dedicated his work to Al-Noor Wal-Amal Association to put on sale, and the money goes to the association, which plays a crucial role in helping those young girls live a normal life.
Light and Hope exhibition was really one of my dreams in life. That exhibition, I was thinking a lot about doing that exhibition, and to be connected to those really very great people who absolutely doing a very great challenge to produce great art and to produce Egypt even for more than 14 countries. They have been produced concerts, and really they are doing very great work in Europe, and even they got a very great reputation. I'm one of the people who had lost his eye, one of his eyes, in 2005, and during, as a journalist, during covering election that time, and it was for me really very touched to be connected to those people. I managed to contact Light and Hope Association this year, and they welcome a lot the idea to do a story about them. I have been like 3 times weekly going to them, spend several hours with them, and I came up at the end with a very, I believe, one of my best projects I have done in my career. Some different method to produce that amount of money, and then we touched the idea that I will make that exhibition, and those pictures are offered for sale to be dedicated to the organization and the association Light and Hope itself. I believe the pictures have been produced several angles of their daily life for that important category of handicapped challengers in Egypt. Even as you can see in some pictures, how the young children who are blind, how they enter their schools, how they spend their days, even other category of blind or handicapped challengers, how they are doing handmade stuff. And finally, and the most important, is their great orchestra. That orchestra, really, they are doing great job, and that orchestra, they pass several rehearsals that offer them the chance to be distinguished and to be doing very great, wonderful job. I really was well received by those great people. I can remember sometimes they can hear the click of the camera, and some of them get like worried what's going on when they can hear like the click of the camera. And but generally they are very welcoming the pictures, and I never found any difficulties while doing that project at all. The opposite, I was welcomed even for the young children, for the old, for the orchestra. Also, they do have two levels of the orchestra. They do have the young team and you have the old team, and both were welcoming me a lot. I was looking for their eyes. How come the eye to let the eye talk? And that's really one of my my job, to produce or to create a language between their eyes. Some of them really produce me very good expression, and even the picture behind is approved for that. That really was the challenge that they are facing, and with the difficulties, with the handicap they are facing. But at the end you can see a very great smile, very great lovely smile, and kind of optimistic to the future, and really that was so impressed to me. That exhibition is really very different, and I believe it's also very different all over the world, that to have for the first time pictures showing handicapped challengers with them at the same location, at the same scene, and really that was one of the things that makes difference in that exhibition. And also I believe that several people or visitors for that concert, they can both watch them while they are playing and performing, and then see their pictures later on, and maybe that will touch himself.
There is an exhibition of photos made by the artist Amr Nabil. He took those pictures of, most of them are of the girls of our orchestra, and some of them are the girls who are working in the vocational sections of the association. The income of these photos will be given to the association.
As we can see in this exhibition, the artist Amr Nabil expressed the very important photos, because I think he can show us how those girls feel in their side. I like so much what he did here, because he show us that the Egyptian girls can cross all the borders and can go out from their problems.